was breakfast?
So good.
What did we get today?
The donuts, and we got sandwiches.
It's delicious. You guys got a drink there too, huh? Look, delicious. Hey everybody, and welcome to another video. My name is Chelsea and I create content about motherhood, my lifestyle, and cleaning and organizing inspiration. Today's video we're going to do a day in the life video. I'm not really sure what today is going to hold. It is a day that we are at home. My daughter doesn't go to school on this day. This is a Thursday. She doesn't go to school today, so we're home. We did stop and get breakfast this morning. We went out to get breakfast this morning, which you guys did see. I don't know what the rest of the day is going to hold. We are planning on doing a bird feeder craft because I had ordered some hot pink duct tape to be able to do that. So we are planning on doing that in this video today. And other than that, we'll just kind of see what happens. Yes, you may. Cool. Getting good at that.
Now I'm going to snatch it.
I had repotted a bunch of my plants, and unfortunately this guy didn't do so good, so I'm going to just take him out of here and compost him. Oh, all the leaves are falling off.
What about we can plant these?
No, it's a good idea, Amelia, but So usually I only throw in like 1 load of laundry a day, but this is my 3rd load of laundry today because Amy had an accident last night, so I took it off her bed and threw it in right away. And then I did my towels today, which is normally the load that I do, but I also have to do a load of my heavy stuff because that's where Will's martial arts uniforms are. So hey, so now it's kind of lunchtime, and I decided that there's some vegetables and some fruit that I kind of need to prep for the next couple of days. I'm kind of having a low energy day. The last couple days I haven't really been feeling 100% great, but not like really sick, so that's nice. I didn't do like anything but watch TV yesterday, so feeling like I'm not really doing a whole lot around the house. And I know we have to find that balance of working and playing and resting, because all of that is important, and I don't always have a good balance of that. But trying to rest on those days that I need the rest, like yesterday. But now today I'm like, okay, I'd like to just sit and watch TV all day, but I have kids to take care of and I have some things I need to do. So I'm trying to train my brain to still do those things even when I don't want to do those things. Sorry, in the background the kids are playing while they're eating. So I'm going to kind of meal prep, food prep, a few things for the next couple of days. Today's a Thursday, like I had said previously. Typically I go to the grocery store on Mondays, so I have some things that are going to need to be eaten up before I go to the store, and I'm trying to do better at using up what I bought before it goes bad and using the stuff that we already have at the house, so I'm not spending so much on groceries. Because groceries is probably one of the places that we spend the most money. And I know that I would say maybe 50, 60, 70% of the time, somewhere around there, we, I think, eat pretty healthy. I know that there are lots of ways that we could do better. There's some ways that I know we could be a little bit more like zero waste, for instance. So I try to do that, and just, you know, I'm not perfect, nobody's perfect, but I do know there are some things that I can do, and I try to find better items for the kids to eat, as well as encouraging like fruits and vegetables. But it feels like it's kind of that age where I didn't consistently keep it after we were doing the pureed foods and things like that that were more fruits and vegetables, and now it's a little bit more convenient foods like grilled cheese or macaroni and cheese or bean burritos. And not that that stuff is bad, but it is the balance of incorporating more fruits and vegetables into their diet. And I'm wanting to do that, not just for them, but if I do it as well, then they're seeing me do it, and then it encourages them to do it more. So the more I kind of have salads and things like that, like Amy will share the salads with me. She'll share the peppers and the cucumbers, but not so much if I cut it up and just put it on her plate myself. But I would like to be doing that. I would like to be putting like a fruit and a vegetable on their plate at every meal to get them kind of comfortable with seeing those things, because I know sometimes it takes a little bit while to get them comfortable with those things that kind of look new or different, or, you know, things like that. So we have some go-tos that they do kind of all the time, but I'm trying to move in that direction. And today is a day that I know we ate out this morning for breakfast, and I really wanted to go somewhere for lunch, but I knew that that was not going to be in my best interest or their best interest in the long run. So I'm prepping some food instead. So that was kind of a long spiel to be able to just tell you that I'm prepping food, but here we are. So yeah, Amelia just said she doesn't really like salad, so we got to find other things that they do like that we can kind of incorporate in what we're eating. So let's get started with some of that meal prep, and I'm going to be making lunch too. things I wanted to say is we do compost, and we recently got 4 chickens, which I can show you guys a little bit later. And so the compost that isn't like moldy or like not good, but not like something we would eat, I end up giving that to the chickens, and they really enjoy that. And then it gives them some other food other than just the scratch and lay pellets that we give them. And so kind of a little extra treat. And most days, because I eat mostly plant-based, they do end up getting something. So that's pretty cool. A little less food waste, and less of it goes in the garbage. My parents have always composted, so that's something that I just grew up doing. So that would be normal for me, even if we weren't living with my parents like we are now. I am putting the extra compost stuff that is good that the chickens can eat in a container for them, so I can take that later for them as well. Then the other thing that I wanted to mention is that I've actually been recently storing my leftover greens in like a grocery bag. Typically when I go to the grocery store, I try to use reusable bags, but I've been using these to put it in, and I actually find that my lettuce in particular, as long as it's not like super wet, lasts almost twice as long as if it just sits out not in a bag. So I've been repurposing my plastic bags sometimes to be able to do that, and that seems to work out pretty well as long as they're dry. And I want to get a salad spinner for my birthday. My birthday is coming up, so a salad spinner is on my list to get. We'll see if that's one of the things that I do end up getting, but that would be really nice. Now that the summer's coming, I'm feeling more like I want salads, so I'm kind of moving back in that direction. I kind of found that this year, because I was a little bit more maybe plant-based than I have been, or paying attention to what I'm eating also, I don't want smoothies and salads in the wintertime. So then I was trying to move like stir fries and soups in the wintertime, and now that it's getting warmer, I'm wanting like smoothies and salads more. So I realized that was like, oh wow, I don't have to eat the same thing all the time, which maybe sounds silly that that's a realization that I had, but it was. And I realized that like as our seasons change, so does the way that I like eating. And that was a really cool thing that I kind of realized these last 2 years. So something else I just kind of wanted to share with you guys. That would be a good question. In the last 2 years, due to COVID, I know lots of people's lifestyles and lots of people's, the things that they've done, compost, the things that they've done in their life and the way that they do things has changed a lot. So is there anything in your guys' life, like food-wise, I guess, since we're talking about food and kind of meal prepping some things, that you guys do differently now within the last 2 years than maybe you did previously? Pop it down in the comments and let me know below. Baby potatoes and Brussels sprouts. I'm gonna cut them up, or I'm gonna wash them. I'm gonna cut the outsides off of these guys, and then I'm gonna put them in my air fryer. So I have them for tonight or tomorrow. Thank you. Do we have any eggs in there?
There's 2 eggs.
Oh, yay. 2 eggs. Oh, 3 eggs. I see one right there. We got 3 eggs today.
Where?
Over there. I haven't found it.
One for your mom to carry.
Thank you.
I like it.
Yeah, they do like it, don't they? Also, before we go back inside, we started getting some of the fencing up for our garden. This whole area is like our compost / garden. So it's not exactly maybe a traditional compost, but our plan is to end up making this whole area into a garden and making like a pathway from the chicken fence to the garden so they can kind of do that. But we have some things we have to do. It's a work in progress, but we can get it started. And of course now as it's getting hot here in Arizona, we can't always do a lot. And then my husband's at work, so a lot of it I need his help or my dad's help and they work. So eventually that's our plan, to get this going as our garden. So I'll kind of keep you guys updated in that as that goes along. So the Brussels sprouts and potatoes, I overcooked them a little bit, but they'll still be really good. And then the spaghetti squash, which I'm gonna let cool off before I actually start putting it in the container because it's really hot right now, so I'm not even gonna be able to pick it up. So I'm just gonna wait till it cools off a bit. So right now the girls and I are going to work on our bird feeders. We get these Highlights kids books every month, not sponsored by the way. And this month's one was this recycled bird feeder. So I saved 2 milk cartons and we're gonna make it. So we'll see what we can do with that. So the project says to cover the outside of it in duct tape. So I was like, okay, I'll get some hot pink duct tape and order it off Amazon. It'll be here in 2 days. Plenty of time for me to do this video. Well, what I didn't look at when I ordered it was what size it was. So this duct tape is the one I'd ordered. Look at how tiny this is. It's like less than an inch. That was kind of a bummer, not exactly what I expected, but we're gonna use it anyways and see what we can do with that and some stickers that aren't like paper stickers. So yeah, let's see what we can do for our bird feeders.
Okay, Mom.
Okay, Amy, let's see yours. Ooh, what stickers do you have on there? Cars?
1, 2, 3, 4.
You have a lot of cars on that one. Amelia, what about you?
Mine's not that.
Yours isn't done, but we got a bunch of the pink duct tape, so we did end up using the whole roll. Although not exactly like they had us do it in the book. They wanted us to cover it in the book, but we used what we got. So Amelia's putting, I think, hearts all over hers.
I also have these 2 little things.
Oh, a couple of those other things, and then we'll find some place to hang them when Amelia's done. And I don't have bird feed, so we'll just use some of the chicken feed, and that'll be good. A lizard? You saw a lizard? Thank you guys so much for watching. I'm gonna end the video here. It is really only the middle of the day, but I am going to work later and the rest of the day we're just kind of gonna veg out. So I'm not gonna film that. If you guys liked today's video, please hit that subscribe button, hit the notification bell so you know every time I upload a video, and comment and hit the thumbs up. All of that really helps my channel grow. And if you guys wanna see more content like this, let me know, or if there's something different that you'd like to see, let me know, and I'll see what I can do. Thanks so much, guys. Bye.
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 Mwah.